Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Sasquatch Airsoft. I'm Big John, and today we are going to be doing a review of my Arp9 by G&G. This is a custom job that I had done. Not a lot of internal upgrades. It is pretty much bare bones stock, other than the hop up that I have in here. It is, on the other hand, a standard G&G rotary hop up, but I flat hop this one using a Modify flat hop nub and a Maple Leaf Macron bucking. That's a 70-degree bucking. So we're going to dive right into it today. Like I said, this is pretty stock with the G&G M4 version 2 gearbox. This thing's snappy. I love this gun. I don't have a lot of cons about this gun. I'll reference a little bit of that later on in the video. But as you can see, it's tiny. Great for CQB. Almost perfect for CQB, as a matter of fact. We'll talk about some of the attachments I have here. On the back here, I just have the sling mount, and it has a nice attach point right underneath the stock for that. It does have a PDW style stock, which can be a bit of a pain in the butt for people who have, certain types of batteries. It does require a specific size of battery because of the, the limited space that you have back here. Stock is adjustable. I won't push it in too far just because my wires don't like that very much. On top here, we have the Monstrum 3x scope on here, and this scope does illuminate. Very nice. I like Monstrum. I usually go for Monstrum for most of my guns. I like using Monstrum scopes just because they're fairly inexpensive. They work well. They have great adjustment and they have great illumination. As well, comes stock with the Arp9. You get a nice flat speed trigger with the gun. Going forward, we have the DefenTac flashlight and laser combo. You guys might have seen, if you watched my CZP09 video, you might have seen that in that video. And the light does have your standard light. It has your strobe ability, and the laser. This is a visible laser as well. You can see this. No, you can see it in the daytime fairly close. It's not as strong as some visible lasers. This one, they're $25 on Amazon. Great price for a good working flashlight, tack light, and laser combo. Honestly, if you want better, you're not going to find better quality for the price point. You're going to spend over $100 on a really, really good one, though. So in comparison, for the price point, you can't go wrong with that. On the front here, this is a tracer unit that I had gotten on Amazon. Not very expensive, about 40 bucks or so. I'm going to be doing a video on this later because I had gotten the Spitfire T30 236, I think it is, and I did a video on that, and that one was a dud on me. Now, that company has contacted me, and they said they're going to be sending me another one because of my review on that one. I'm still waiting for it to come in. It was supposed to be here Tuesday. It's still not here. It's Thursday. We'll see if it's actually coming. I'll update you guys on that. But this one works well. The operation of it's a little confusing. I still haven't... I've kind of gotten down how to go about using this one, but it does work, and it works well. I put about 1,000 tracer rounds through this, and it is still going strong. That being said, we're going to be doing some shooting video with this Arp9. Once again, not a whole lot to talk about. It is a good gun. This gun retails for about 280 brand new. I got this one actually. I bought this one used off of eBay. I got a heck of a deal on this one at around $150 or $150, something like that. But generally, if you do any shopping on eBay, you can usually place bids for one around that price tag, about $150. The Gen 2 and the Gen 3, they start going up a little more from there. Looking at the Gen 2 around 200 to 250, depending on what retailer you're using, and so I think something likewise for the Gen 3, maybe even as much as 290 for the Gen 3. But that's they're whole different guns entirely. So we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about them. But with that being said, we're going to do a little shooting video. I'm going to load up a few mags. I think 2 mags full of 30 gram BBs. We're going to go outside. I have a splatter target ready. I told you guys we were going to do splatter target in one of my previous videos, and I was going to do a little mini review on them as well. At least the brand that I had gotten my hands on. There are many different brands of them, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that, and we will be back. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're out here with the Arp9, like we were talking about previously, and I got that target set out there. Don't know if you guys can see it too well, just because this camera's not the best. And we're going to do some shooting videos. First, we're going to chrono. Let's see where we're shooting. .283 we're getting. Do a couple more. Yeah, just below a joule. Oh, I'm sorry, I have the wrong weight set. There we go. Just a little above a joule, 284 with 30 gram. We'll do rounds per second. It's like 25 rounds per second at a joule and a quarter. Go ahead and shut that off. And like I said, we're going to do 2 mags here. I got my second mag here. I got that target set at about 100 feet. I'm going to back up a little bit here. And let's see how she does. Sorry, the sun's really bright today. I'm having a hard time seeing. That's mag number 1. If you guys know anything about the Arp9, the last 3 mags last 3 rounds of the mag usually drop out. Put our second one in. Do some single. Oh, I think we got a little hot. Alright guys, I'm going to go get that target, and I'll see you back inside. Alright guys, we're back. We just went outside, we shot this bad boy a little bit, and we're back in here. One thing I want to say is it wasn't very windy today. There was hardly any wind at all. The sun was a little bright. It was a little hard to see. I don't know if that's going to come up in the video. I hope not. But one thing before we get into the target, I want to talk about one con that I have with this gun, and that is the anti-reversal latch in this replica. That running the 11.1s in this versus the 7.4s can wear down that anti-reversal latch. And what I mean by that is with the single shot semi-auto fire function. You know, you can, if you're using an 11.1 in this, which is recommended by G&G, you will notice after some time and after some wear and tear, this won't happen immediately, but after some wear and tear on this gun, you will notice that it will start to double shoot on semi-auto. I noticed that. I cracked the gearbox open and I fixed that part. So mine does not do that anymore. But I noticed that happening. Honestly, it's probably my only con with this gun. I really love this gun. This gun is great for all kinds of things. Honestly, it shoots better than most of my guns. As far as range, accuracy, and overall effectiveness, it being so compact in a PDW format. This gun's great for medium engagements, longer engagements with the hop-up upgrade that I did. By the way, that's a Modify flat bucking and a Maple Leaf 70-degree Macron bucking. I'm sorry, the Modify flat nub, pop-up nub, not bucking. That being said, like I said, I love this gun. This is a great gun, especially for CQB. So if you're thinking about picking one of these up, I would encourage it. If you're looking for a new CQB gun or maybe even a Milsim gun. One thing, the other complaint that I do have about this gun is the magazines. So you can pick these up for about $20 on Amazon or Evike. These are the 120 rounds. You can get the 170 round mags for around $30, which in my opinion that's getting a little expensive for a 170 round mid cap. Personally speaking, for $20 I just get these in comparison. I did the math, and in comparison to get a couple of these versus a couple of the 170 rounds, it's actually a little more expensive per round to go with the 170s, whereas though I could get multitude of these for about the same dollar amount and have more rounds available. So with that being said, I would advise going with these. You know, once again, I don't have any incentives to make you want to buy this gun or these products in any way, shape, or form. You know, this is just all my own personal time, my own personal money. I promote the channel myself and advertise, you know, how I seem fit. Nobody pays me to make these reviews, so if anybody out there is like, you know, oh, you know, he's talking good about a gun because or product because, you know, they sent it to him for free, or they, you know, they're paying him to do it. You know, that's not the case. So I bring you true and honest reviews. We'll set the chrono aside and we'll move on to the target. Now, we fired about 200 shots. So we completely peppered this bad boy. I mean, you can see at 100 feet, I think even 120 feet it might have been, this thing is absolutely slammed. And I mean, we did fire 200 shots at it, but this gun is extremely accurate. I did some other shooting videos on, or not videos, but I did some other shooting targets with this gun at 100 feet, 120 feet, and this gun, you know, with me shooting it, not being you know, a total marksman. I'm definitely not a marksman or military or police trained, but I was hitting 9 out of 10 shots accurately on the target with a smaller target, with those the other ones that I had shown in the other videos, the 10 by 10 targets. This is a 12 by 12, so this is a little bit bigger of a target. This one fits on my chest pretty well, and covers pretty much the entirety of my chest. And once again, these are the splatter targets. You can see the effect that they leave afterwards. Really cool. I like it because I can see it even at 100, 120 feet. Even at 150 feet, I can see it. So, I mean, you can see we completely went through this thing. It did tear it up. Additionally, you can take these on the targets themselves. You can take these stickies. These are little stickies. You can take these off, and you can put them places. They're sticky on the back. They're just stickers. You can put them around, like on trees, or like if you have cans that you're shooting at or something, you can do that. And additionally, the whole backing itself will peel off. So if you don't have like a holding target like the one that I have, you can peel this off and actually stick this whole thing to a tree. I really like these targets a lot. I got this one. I got a 3-pack of these at Walmart. They're a bit more expensive than your average targets, but they're a lot of fun. So I recommend if you want to try these out, go to your local Walmart, pick one of these up for I think about $6. I got a 3 or 4-pack for about $6. So if you want to have some cheap fun, pick one of these up, a pack of these up, and do some shooting with your own stuff. Honestly, that's it for today. Once again, fantastic gun. I would run a 7, the smaller LiPo, the 7.5 or whatever the voltage is. If you don't want to have those issues, I don't really care about full auto too much, because really at any of the fields that I go to or any of the games that I play, we really don't play full auto, especially when you're shooting upwards of 25 to 30 rounds per second. I mean, that's just, it's ridiculous. Nobody wants to be shot with 30 rounds in a split second. That just sucks. But anyway, that's the video for today. If you guys comment, like, subscribe. Once again, I'm going to be having some early next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to be uploading video gameplay where I'm going to be using the Arp9 at Outdoor Extreme Airsoft in Lingelstown, Pennsylvania. And it's going to be a good time. I'm going to be there. Ken's going to be there. I think a couple other guys are going to be there. And Ken also has a Twitch streaming. I'm going to be putting his link for that in the description of that video, or at least somewhere in the video if I throw it up on the screen or whatever. I encourage you guys to go check him out. He streams all kinds of games. He plays on PC, and he's a whole handful to watch. We love Ken. He's a good buddy of mine. So yeah, like I said, me, him, and his kids are gonna go out, and we're gonna do a whole day out there. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of good gameplay to throw up on YouTube for you guys to enjoy. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. This has been Big John with Sasquatch Airsoft, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you very much.